French toast this morning, and we're going to use this swirl bread. And I was getting ready to start that, but I was like, you know what would make it better is if I do more of those cinnamon apples to put on top. Definitely better. So instead of making my French toast for the morning, I'm going to throw together some apples, and then we'll make the French toast. I need to get a little bit of cleaning done around the house. I think I have a tote of Halloween and fall stuff missing. I'm pretty sure I do. Like, I know for sure there's 2 things missing, and I'm not going to dig the stuff out to see if I just missed a tote, but it is irritating my soul to know that there is stuff missing, and that means that there's probably a whole tote of stuff that I didn't get out this year that I could be using. But I don't know if it's a whole tote or if I just misplaced a couple things. I don't know, but it's a larger thing, like one of the little greeter things that sits by the stove. I mean, by the fireplace. I have one of those missing. I have my cold drink missing that I put my old diffuser in. I don't know what else. It seems like I have more fake pumpkins than I have. I don't know, y'all, and it's irritating. Like, I'm pretty confident that I do have more fake pumpkins than the few that I have out. Nonetheless, we'll hopefully find it next year, because like I said, I dug all the Christmas stuff out, got the fall stuff out, and put all the Christmas stuff back, and it was a lot. And I ain't doing that again for another tote. Like, I didn't even want to do it in the first place. I mean, I did, but I didn't, you know. And Lily was like, Mom, you have to decorate for fall. So, Mom did. Mom is not pulling out those totes to find the missing one, though. So, anyways, we're going to make some cinnamon apple French toast, because that sounds delicious. And I forgot about this. And I was getting some bread out yesterday and seen it, and I was like, oh, we need to make that tomorrow. So, that's what we're doing. I wish I had some bacon or sausage. Sausage preferably, because I think that's my favorite. Because I think that would be perfect with it. But we don't. So we're going to add that to the grocery list to get some for next week. But we're going to make some French toast and some apples. And we're going to enjoy that. So it's still going to be good. Just not as good as it could have been with, you know, a savory meat on the side. Anyways, let's get the apples done. So, now into this pot. I like to use a bigger one. I use a smaller one sometimes, but just bigger ones have more space. More like surface space to, you know, I don't know, it just feels like more heat gets to the apples, so that way if they're on the bottom. Does that make sense? Maybe not. It's just what I think. I'm going to put a big spoon of brown sugar, and then just some cinnamon. Oh, I thought it said cumin. I thought I made a boo-boo. But you just eyeball this part. Like, it's completely up to you. And then, since I have it, I don't usually have it, but since I have it, I'm going to add some maple syrup to this as well. Get this mixed up here. The burner going. And then we're just going to cook it low and slow. Well, medium, because we want it done. And it'll tenderize the apples, caramelize them kind of, and it'll boil out that water. I just like to start it with a little extra liquid because I like my apples soft. You don't have to, and I don't all the time, but I do most of the time. forgot to add a pinch of salt too, because it just enhances it. Apples are done. We're gonna set them to the back. They are delicious because I've ate one every single time I've come here and stirred it up. But we're gonna make our French toast now. But first, while I'm making the French toast mixture, I really want something salty with mine. I just think it'd be better. And I thought about making me some eggs, but I was like, the French toast has eggs. Still not the same, so I might still end up making me some eggs. But I want to make me one of these smoked sausages here, and it can go along with my treat, my food, not my treat. While the smoked sausage is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get our eggs prepared. Got some washed up. Look how pretty these are. I can't get over the beautiful spots on these olive eggs. They're gorgeous. So anyways, I always hate to crack them because they're so pretty. Some of our light colored eggs have speckles too, but not as, sometimes, every once in a while they're, you know, more dramatic, but those green ones, they just really pop. Alright, now I'm gonna add just a little bit of this brown sugar espresso creamer. I don't know why it's called that, it's just oat milk. It says brown sugar with a hint of cinnamon, so that's what it's supposed to taste like. I'm gonna add a little bit of this. I couldn't decide if I wanted to add maple syrup or if I wanted to add brown sugar, and I was like, we're gonna add some of that creamer, so that's what we did. And then just a little bit of half and half. Let's get this all nice and mixed up. I did go ahead and make an extra sausage as well because I probably should have threw another whole one in there, that too, so I need to pop another one in really quick after we get this done here. I'm just gonna get them nice and browned on each side, and then we'll pull those off. Okay, so I did have to end up washing out my pan because sausages got a little browner, like the butter got browned and whatnot, and not in a good way. Like, I don't want my French toast to taste like sausage, so I went ahead and rinsed out my pan. I'm gonna add some butter to it though. Turn it down a little bit because it's a little too hot. And I got me a pan set up here so you can't see it. But if I make French toast or pancakes or grilled cheese and I'm making a lot at once, I like to put it on like the cookie rack, because I guess it's just a pulling rack, because it helps it not get mushy. Oh, this is going to be good. I'm going to take it and dip it in the egg mixture. Get as much of the extra off as possible, and then wrap it right there. They're having a hard time, but we're gonna eat it anyway. Thank you for spending some time with us this morning, evening, whenever you're watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't joined our family down below, we would love to have you. So click that little red subscribe button as well as the notifications, and we'll see you all next time. As always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Bye, friends.